Hey YouTube, Kiraqualia here, bringing you guys a little video special of mine. Today I'm going to be showing you all my top 10 favorite Cardfight Vanguard booster boxes. This is a video that I thought of for a while, and I already administered it on my Yu-Gi-Oh channel, and I like how the results went, so I thought I'd bring you guys my top 10 list for my favorite Cardfight Vanguard booster boxes. We're going to be sticking with the BT boxes for this list because I feel the fighters collections, the extra boosters, and the clan boosters deserve a list of their own, pretty much. And you can't really compare those boxes too much with the BT, since it's a completely different type of pack in general. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. For number 10, I chose the Generation Stride booster box. This was the first box that introduced us to the Stride mechanic, and I kind of like the method that they took with this box, giving us Oracle Think Tank, Kagero, Royal Paladin, Gear Chronicle. They basically gave us, and Nova Grappler, they basically gave us the original four along with the main character Chrono's new clan, Gear Chronicle. So it was kind of like a swing back down memory lane where you can play with the original four units with the new support for like Susano, Altmile, and added new support. And they also gave us the introduction to Cray Elementals with a lot of really good stride support that is still used today for a lot of the clans, including Root Flare. I enjoyed this. I built Oracle Think Tank, Susanu, got me into Gear Chronicle with this pack as well. So it's definitely a good choice for my number 10 pick. As for number 9, we have the new box, Absolute Judgment. The thing that I liked the most about this pack is it really had a good variety of clans in it, and it also gave us the beautiful SP packs, along with set 7. The only thing is, I think this pack kind of went a little better with the SP packs. The alternate arts were really nice. In the previous pack, we were given the Angel Feather, Kagero, Gear Chronicle, secret packs, which were very nice. The limbs were cool as SP, but with this one, with the alternate art and just some of the choices and how they gave us the secret SPs for Fenrir in the Genesis pack really made wanting these secret packs a lot more. And I've also seen that the ratio was boosted up for them as well. Plus also the same can be said for the secret generation rares that you pull, which made this pack very worthwhile to pull. And the fact that you can get royal support through, Grand Blue support for all the different clans used by the main characters in this set. A good way to finalize the last season of the anime. And for number 8, we have BT05, Awakening of Twin Blades. This one holds a special place in my heart just because it was the first box that I ever bought at a locals. It was actually at the Cardfight locals that I go to now regularly every Friday. I purchased this there, and I actually got Majesty Lord Blaster and Draconic Overlord the N out of this box. So it was a really good box for me, in my opinion. I also pulled an SP out of this box. I think it was Miracle Diva, the Dimension Police Grade 3 that came in this set that restands when another unit restands. So I thought pulling an SP was also really nice. It had good variety. It gave us Phantom Blaster Overlord, and the End is still used today. And a lot of good common cards also came out of this pack as well, including the Stand Trigger for Royal Paladin, Hysteric Shirley for Dark Irregulars. It was just, really powerful way to end off Season 1 as well, giving us cross rides, introducing it. I got 2 boxes of this set. I stated the other previous boxes I've also gotten between 2 and 3 on the last 2 entries, but this one, 2 boxes. Sadly, I haven't seen any more of these. It is a pretty old box, but other than that, would gladly, hopefully one day pick up another one. Now for number 7, we have Blue Storm Armada, or BT08. This was the actually the first pre-release that we had at my locals with a set, and we all pulled a lot of good holos out of that. But one reason I find this set very cool is that when I opened these packs, I was with a couple friends. We weren't at locals, we were just met together, and I ordered 2 boxes for myself and 2 for my friend, and I pulled an SP Great Dayusha, which ended up going to a friend of mine who uses Dimension Police in his main deck. It stuck with me for a good while, but I thought pulling an SP that's actually like really useful and well known was sweet. The SPs I pulled beforehand were like okay at best, but not too memorable. So this was the first memorable SP that I pulled, and this box also introduced me to the Musketeer deck. I also made Aquaforce, but ended up trading it at the time just because Blue Storms weren't too my favorite. It also gave us Tachikaze support. It was like a pack that didn't have United Sanctuary, which I thought was very unique at the time. I think this might have actually been the first pack that didn't have any, United Sanctuary cards in it. So for a unique pick for my number 7 choice. Moving on to number 6, we have Soul Strike Against the Supreme. This one had a very well-known secret pack in it. It gave us the one that you can get Next Stage and Amnesty Messiah, but it was almost a near impossible one to pull. I think the ratios were between 1 to 2 per box, so it made them very expensive. So if you pulled that pack, you were very lucky. But other than that, I like this set just because all the cards are usable in this set. The triple rares at most included. The commons are all good for support for Mega Colony, Angel Feather, Neo Nectar. The main cards used for Gear Chronicle, Neo Nectar, and Royal Paladin, Asha, Altmile, and Next Stage Strides are all in this pack. So if you can pick up a box of these, you're guaranteed to do very well and get some good trade bait. I was very lucky with my boxes, was able to complete Angel Feather, Mega Colony. Actually already had the Next Stage that I need for the deck from pre-release, so I didn't get them out of the box, but I pulled a lot of other cool stuff with this pack. I also pulled an SP Star Shield out of a box, so I thought that was really sweet as well. Now for my number 5 pick, I have BT07, Rampage of the Beast King. This box was actually one of the, I would say, 3rd boxes that I purchased. I didn't have a locals at the time when this box came out, but with this box, I was introduced to Great Nature Support, which I was a big fan of. I built Leopold with this box. I looked for Pelennor for Gold Paladins. This was at the time where it wasn't really big major thing for me to get complete play sets, so I played with what I had. I also worked on Dark Irregulars and Pale Moon, so the one thing I remember the most about this box is that I built a lot of decks from it, just because I was a fan of a lot of the new stuff that was coming out with the Limit Break format. And we got this one earlier than a couple of our other boxes, so it was a big grab for me at the time as well. The Hamsuke support from this box also came in handy later on, and a lot of stuff also increased in price as well just because of hype for other units, which made this box a very good pool for me to pick up early on. For number 4, we have BT17, Blazing Perdition. Now, this one's my number 4 pick, just because I have very fond memories of the first 3, but I also have a very great memory of this one. This was actually the second box in which I bought a case of with a group of friends. So I bought 4 boxes myself, and each other friend also bought 4 boxes, and we split it down the middle. We had the 3 Legion Rares pulled. I didn't pull any of the Legion Rares myself, but I did pull 2 SPs out of the boxes that I pulled. I pulled Dual Flare for Perfect Riser, not Perfect Riser, the Legion Risers, and I pulled Menace Laser for Perditions. Out of this box, I wanted to build Musketeers, Perditions, Grand Blue, and risers. So it was a good variety of decks for me out of this set. My other friends wanted to build Tachikaze, Link Joker, and some of the other variants for Kagura. I know my one friend wanted to build Dragonute Pain Laser, while I built the Great with Dragonute. But it was just a good time. We opened up our boxes, enjoyed each other's company, and overall we had a lot of cards pulled, which is why this set really holds a big memory to me. For number 3, we have Demonic Lord Invasion. Now, this was the first booster box that I ever purchased. I actually didn't purchase this box. It was a gift for me, and then I purchased a second one on my own. With this box, I built Tsukiyomi and also added 2 Dark Irregulars and Pale Moon. It was the first box that I'd ever seen, and the funny story is my sister actually got a box before me. I think she was just interested in what Vanguard was at the time, and after I found out that she got a box, she told me that the suppliers that sent the 2 boxes for the one box for me, actually sent a free one as well. So she kept that one for herself because she was showing me these Vanguard cards that she got out of nowhere. And I don't know how she pulled them, but she pulled a half moon Tsukiyomi and a full moon Tsukiyomi. I wondered where she got them. And she showed me the one box that she had already opened, which, angered me a little, but also surprised me at the time. And then I got my own box where I pulled Nightmare Doll Alice, Demon World Marquise Amon, and the Tachikaze Gigarex unit. So I thought it was a pretty sweet box at the time. I was still getting into Vanguard. It was still a fairly new game as well, so the fan base wasn't too big at the time. But it was one where I could enjoy the different clans that were out and build fun decks at the time without having to rely on mixing in some of the old clans as well. For number 2, we have BT13, Catastrophic Outbreak. Now this one's flashing a big glare on the box, but with this box, this was the first case that I bought with a group of friends. I actually split it between 5 friends, but I think I still remember me getting 4 boxes while the other numbers were all divided out between them. I was looking for Tetradrive Dragon in this one and Beast Deities as my main, so the Chaos Breakers I pulled went to some of the other friends. I was very excited. The box was delivered to my house. We opened this box at my house. We went into another location for the BT17, but we opened it here, had a really good time, traded a lot, lots of SPs pulled. I don't think I pulled any SPs in this box, but I don't think I pulled the Amaterasu promo either. I think another friend pulled that. It was really cool to see that pulled as well. It's just so much fun when you can be with friends opening a lot of packs of a set that you like and knowing that you're going to pull pretty much everything and be able to build all the decks that you want at that time. And for my number 1 pick, we have BT11, Seal Dragons Unleash. Now, the reason this is my number 1 choice is because Kagero is my favorite clan in the game, and I love that we got so many good cards out of this pack for the time being. We actually got set 11 before set 10 was distributed, so we got Kagero, Aquaforce, Genesis support before Royal Paladin support was announced. We got little Narukami support in this set, and then the rest of it was in set 10. So we were able to go out with Dauntless Drive Dragons, Seal Dragons, a lot of other cool stuff before set 10 with this pack, and a lot of good viable cards at the time. We had Transcore, Ramiel for Angel Feather, just so many break rides, so many good break rides at the time, and a lot of good backup support too. We got Ancient Dragons with Spino Driver, Tyranno Legend. You can build so many break ride decks using this box, and so many of them held up, with the meta at my locals and just a bunch of other different places we went to. I think you would use Last Card Revan for the Transcore backup, or Maelstrom with some decks that I saw, but I think Last Card Revan was just a better use at the time. It was a really fun set. I'm glad that, I invested a lot into it, and it will always be that special place in my heart. I know I've said that a lot for the boxes I've said beforehand, but I'm going to remember this set. Always is a good one. A lot of good pulls, and I hope you guys have some fond memories of boxes as well. So that was it for my top 10 Vanguard boxes. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and Kiraqualia out.